Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the video. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today we're going to be looking at game week 1 of the Fantasy Football League. Why I picked those players and what we can look through in the future. But if you want to join my league, code is going to be above us here. And if not, there'll be a link down below to join straight away into the league. All about having a bit of fun and seeing how we get on. And also, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And it will tell you every time I go get a video out, or I actually go live. I do sometimes play video games on YouTube. So, first player, I've gone with Pickford. Okay. Against Brighton, I think there's going to be a bit of a issue with Brighton. Lost a lot of players. A few players are out injured as well. That's one of the reasons why. And he was one of the high goalkeepers last year, knowing that Everton did have a bit of a struggle. Ben White, it was a pick between Ben White, Saliba, or Gabriel. I had to have one of those two. One of those three. So I've gone with Ben White, but in future I may go Saliba or Gabriel. We'll see what the prices are like throughout the season. Gulliver, I can never pronounce his name right. Against Chelsea, but a lot of people have picked him, so that's one of the reasons why I went for him as well. There are other players that are a bit mystery players that not many people have gone for, but it'd be interesting to see. Now, another Everton player, Mikalenko, better get that right. Talented youngster, but I think with him, you're going to have a bit of problem, especially with some of the fixtures coming up. It's going to be a bit tough, but we can always sub him in, one of the other players. So we'll see how we get on with that. Now, my midfield. This was the challenge one. So I'll go with Declan Rice, the Arsenal. Okay. I believe that he's going to have a few shots on target. He's going to set a few goals up. I think last year with Arsenal, I think he was just getting in that ball rolling. But I think this year is his year. Then Mo Salah, against one of the new promoted teams, I had to put him in. So I've gone for Salah instead of Haaland. Hint, hint. And we'll see from there. The problem I've got is round number 3. But again, we'll see how we get on with that. First 2 games, I'm taking that all day long. So yeah. Eze. A lot of people have picked him, which is a bit of a problem. But I think we're going to have to look at him and see how he develops a lot this season. Anthony Gordon, bit hit and miss, but I thought we'll have a little go with Gordon. He was Gordon or Bruno Ganegosh. I can never pronounce the name right. But then I would have had to get rid of someone else. So we will see. I'll have a look throughout the season. My strikers. Now, there's one that two that I'm not sure about. Havertz. As an Arsenal fan, did really well last year. Surprised me last year. But I think this year he's going to do a little bit better. I think he's going to be out and out striker, beating Jesus, so that'd be quite nice. But again, we'll have to see where he lies through other games. Ollie Watkins hasn't played many pre-season friendly games. That's my biggest concern with Watkins. Isaac, well, a lot of people have gone for him. And I've just kept with that tradition as well, going for him as well. But we could sub him out. We're not sure. So as you can see, we've gone for a 3-4-3 formation. But I could eventually go to a 3-5-2 formation. And I'll explain the reason why. This is because of my bench. So Areola, I could swap when Pickford is having a bad fixture list, so I can try and put him in. Castillo, again from Fulham, I may put him in other than Migalenko, but they got United first game of the season, so I didn't want that. Anderson is another one I could put in for Migalenko. But I just want to see how Palace get on through the first couple of games of the season. Now, this is my wild card. Emil Smith-Rowe. Ex-Arsenal player. I thought he could have done really well. But when Odegaard and Rice formation picked up, that's when I found it hard for Smith-Rowe. But with an ex-Arsenal player, with Iwobi at Fulham, okay, I think that could be quite good for Smith-Rowe. Someone he knows. Am I still thinking that someone else is still at Fulham? Let me just have a little look, because I don't think I mentioned his name throughout the season. No. So this other player has left, which is a bit of a shame. But I think seeing this is going to be an interesting formation. But I can look at, as I show you, my transfer. I've used up all my budget. But I could get Salah out and then get the other Liverpool players. It's Shalobray. I've butchered that up. Yeah. Could put him in. And then probably put someone like Chris Wood in, depending on how he gets on at the season. Because he's going to be taking. Who else? Gibbs White. They're players that I could potentially look at. Maybe not even use them, but have them on my bench so I can get players from someone like Haaland in. There's probably could still have Haaland, Watkins, and Isak on my bench of my front three. So I think that's something I'm going to have to look at. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. The code is going to be back up in here, and I hope you enjoy yourselves, and good luck for week number 1 of the Premier League Fantasy Football League. Goodbye from now.